They'll be complaining about sausages. They'll be going, yeah, you just can't get real sausages and bacon in Spain. You know, some of you will know the type. I mean, it's like, what? You're not living in Morocco or Saudi Arabia? Then I'd understand. But you live in Spain, it's pretty much the pig capital of the world. I mean, there's approximately 20,000 ways to eat pork products in Spain. Even in liquid form. So don't tell me there's no bloody sausages. But of course, it's not just the British and Irish people that are obsessed about food. The Spanish people kind of do the same. In fact, what I'd like to do now, I mean, it's true you can't really see much, but a little experiment if you don't mind. Okay, so hands up if you are Spanish.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
See? Okay, now, just keep them up. No, keep the hands up. Keep the hands up, yeah? Nothing bad's going to happen to you, don't worry. I'm not going to go on a genocidal rampage. Okay, now, keep the hands up if you're Spanish, yes? Okay, now, next question. Keep your hand up or raise your hand if you think Spanish food is the best food in the world. Notice that no new hands went up. Unless I missed anyone. Did I miss anyone?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, maybe that tells you something. You know? I'm not saying Spanish food is the worst in the world, but I just don't think, you know, you can compare it to like the food in France, Italy, Greece, Vietnam, Thailand, India, Pakistan, South Korea, New Zealand, Senegal, South Africa. I mean, as my mum said when she was over in Spain a couple of months ago, you wouldn't come to Spain for the food. Which is ironic because I'm from Belfast and our national dish is Ulster fry, which is basically an Irish breakfast, but bigger, fried in butter, and you can eat it all day, not just for breakfast. And yet even she said that. But it doesn't matter, despite that, you go to anywhere in Spain, you go to the market, the bar, the toilet sometimes, and you'll come, and someone will come up to you and say, aquí se come muy bien. Someone's got a dirtier mind than I do, but I'll tell you what, he did eat well that night. So yeah, I'm fucking lost. Yeah, I don't eat well. Do you know why? I'm a fucking vegetarian. Every time I go out, what do I get to eat? A pincho de bloody tortilla. At most, a plate of cheese. Although even then, I generally have to pick around a bit of ham and chorizo that they seem to think I need. It's like playing a game of Minesweeper. Avoid that. Madness. And I'll definitely never order a vegetable sandwich again. I mean, you could order one of these in Ireland, for example, you know, and you get a choice of vegetables. Now you could put some cucumbers, some dried tomato, avocado, green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, whatever you want. You come and you order a vegetable sandwich in Spain, you get one bit of tomato, a few limp bits of lettuce, and a piece of ham. Strange. So, yeah, food, I don't know. You gotta eat it. But having to the next person who comes and tells me, he's a coming me in, I would slap them. Except I'm generally too weak because I can't eat anything. I'm just glad I'm not a vegan, whereas I would already be dead. Incredible shrinky man. But yeah, but also, I mean, I do eat well, and do you know why? Why do you think? Because I know how to cook. Yeah. I go to my house and my cook. And do you know how I know how to cook? Because I didn't stay living with my parents till I was 37. Gave me a kind of opportunity to go into the real world and learn some quite useful skills. But yeah, so that was interesting. And of course, here we are in Madrid, of course, and Madrid is, as you know, in Spain.
Good job.
Fact. And people go on and on about the Mediterranean diet. Like the Mediterranean diet, you know, and it conjures up images of, you know, rows of olive trees and, you know, fish and tomato, you know, you've got some taciturn Paco catching fresh fish from his wooden rowing boat. You know, you've got the Virgin Maria picking olives and doing whatever they do with them. Calm, I think. You know, maybe some guy called Javier, for example, rippling torso, working the land to get the tomatoes and the potatoes and the Mediterranean vegetables. But yet you come to Madrid and you go to some of these bars, you know, the ones of all the life, and you don't get any of that. And then what do? You get chuletón. That's a big, massive pork chop with chips. You get solomillo, half a cow's ass with chips. You get pollo al ajillo, which is chicken in, as far as I can tell, fat. Not even sure there's garlic in it. With chips. In fact, with all the chips, I'm actually quite surprised that the British people miss their cuisine so much. Is it just because it doesn't come with mushy peas on the side? No. Beans? Baked beans? I knew no one would know what mushy peas was. I just said it to myself, there's no point saying that. You get peas and you boil them for about 3 hours, I think. Fucking horrible. Never try it. So that's the kind of stuff you get. And there was more, but do I remember it? That's another point. So yeah, but basically it irritates me. You know, because we're in Madrid and people are going on about the Mediterranean diet, and we're in a city that's 300 kilometers from the coast. So then I think, when I go and people visit me and I say, oh, let's go and do the typical Madrid thing and we'll get some typical food and we go to Plaza Castilla and we have some bocadillo de calamares. And I think, and why are these typical? Do they come out of the toilet? I shouldn't say that, no one's ever going to eat them again. At least not for a week. So yeah, funny. But of course, I mean, there's other cultures. So like, okay, general knowledge question. There's a country that's 155 kilometers from the Mediterranean coast. Does anyone know where that is? No one studied geography? No? Switzerland. And as far as I know, no one in Switzerland goes around talking about the Mediterranean diet. But of course it's not all bad, because of course in Spain, it's like, oh, I mean, it seems like I'm just being insulting, which I guess I am. But there's some good things, and you know, tapas are great. Tapas are great, especially because they're free. Which is great. It's like, well, because the Spanish are so welcoming and, you know, they want to give you free stuff. Or maybe they just actually realize it's not really worth paying for. So on that note, before I get in more trouble, I'm going to go and have some dinner, probably a kebab, or a curry, maybe a pizza, maybe some beef bourguignon. I don't know. You get the point. Something that's not really Spanish. Okay, thank you. Good night.